like to welcome the members of the Anderson family. A great turnout. We're really pleased. And the members of the Wentling family, honored guests. We have members of council here. We have senators and state representatives.
Almighty God, we, the members of the Fraternal Order of Police, upon this Memorial Day, recall the heroic deeds of our departed brothers and sisters who answered the great call of duty. We know full well their souls have found peace in your heavenly home, and we ask our Heavenly Father that you grant unto their loved ones and unto those left behind your blessings, and the knowledge that they did not make their sacrifice in vain.
Thank you.
Isn't much in the eyes of the world, he'll never make history. No, he isn't much in the eyes of the world, but he is the world to me. My dad. Now here is a man. To me he is everything strong. No, he can't do wrong. My dad.
Brother, John, and he's going to introduce the rest of the family.
I'd like to thank everybody for being here. Not a good speaker. Kathy would give a speech first, and I explained to her that adult attention span is only 5 minutes, and children is only half of that. She's going to quit before dark. Thank you all again very much. All I can say about Fred, we love him.
I remember that fateful night, for I am the oldest of Fred's 6 children. I awoke with my mother's scream as they carried her unconscious body up the stairs toward me. I thought I was in a dream, and I looked to the bedrooms where my 4 little brothers and sister lay sleeping. I knew that I would soon have to tell them the astonishing fact that we no longer had a dad. The unexpected death of my 37-year-old father devastated not only our family, but all the people of Greenville. People in this town knew my father as a dedicated policeman who did random acts of kindness on his own time. My father instilled tenacity and kindness in each of his children. He repeatedly said, "Give 100% to all you do." And at the end of your day, ask yourself, is the world a better place because I was in it? He would be proud of his children, who have taken his words to heart, using kindness to spread peace, just as he taught us through his own words and actions. People also knew my father as an excellent carpenter, a perfectionist, who drew the plans and built 2 homes for his own family, and many others in the Greenville area. He often worked multiple jobs just to be sure the bills were paid. Indeed, his plan for the near future was to design and build homes on a full-time basis. My dad was very intelligent, and I learned a lot when I joined him on his carpenter jobs. And we always enjoyed the Green Valley Dairy milkshake breaks as well. However, I don't believe I ever saw him quite so happy as when he was able to join the police force. He could now extend that dedication to protecting and serving an entire community. I'm certain my dad would be very grateful for this honor, but he would also be just a bit embarrassed over all the attention, as any humble man would be. More important than the individual honor, I have to think he would be pleased for what this dedication means to fellow officers who risk their lives every day for others. When a fellow officer hears of this dedication or drives down Frederick R. Anderson Street, they will be reminded of just how much the community appreciates their commitment and their sacrifice.
It was him helping to pick out school pictures. You know, every dad's done that. It helped me to tell time with cardboard clocks. Teased and tickled, which Andersons know so well how to do. But the time passed quickly. Went off to bed, said our prayers, and I remember my brother Ken and I, we were kind of like, we were listening because only 11 days till Christmas, and we thought maybe Mom and Dad might let something slip. Can you hear me okay? Okay, might let something slip about what our gifts might be for Christmas. Well, it surprised me because what I heard my dad say was that no child of mine is going to go without gifts on Christmas. It was a simpler time. We kids we weren't really aware that we didn't have something. We just lived. Well, that night I heard my dad say that, and that night life was changed. A hero was made. The course of life changed for our family. But the next morning our aunts, with red and tear-filled eyes, sat on our beds. Failing to be able to hold back the tears, they told us our dad was gone. We had uncles and grandparents in California, and they made the vigil a 48-hour drive across the nation. And my grandma and grandpa didn't sleep a wink the whole way. Next was the funeral. Next was unknown. But then there was the dawn. You see, small business owners here in Greenville, I remember, 6 years old, they started to share their appreciation for the way my dad lived and served this community. I'll never forget the Hub. I guess it just closed a few months ago. But the owner there, they gave me a brand new sweater, and it had almost as many colors as my tie has. I mean, I love that sweater. But people contributed to a fund for the family. Teal College created a scholarship which my brother Don was able to benefit from. I mean, the noble character of this small town really started to shine. Shine for my family. Well, you know, we all know that bad things happen. Horrible things happen. Good things too. But what do we focus on? You know, some of you, when I looked up here, you may have seen the black shirt. Some of you saw the bright tie. Well, each focused on something different, but we all saw the same thing. I think that's the message that my dad has given to all of us we can take today. We choose. We can choose on the dark or what's bright beyond the darkness. I think my dad's example of sacrifice was why I'm a volunteer chaplain at the hospital where I live. It also caused me to better understand who Jesus Christ is, what his sacrifice meant, what his forgiveness is all about, and his grace. It also caused me to be grateful to this town, not for my loss, but for my gain. I'm so grateful that no matter where I live or how far I travel, I will always appreciate this town and what it showed me about respecting a real man who gave so much. I will always call this home.